Let me get a key here just a minute.
Yeah, the rooster didn't get anybody's attention. So, right. With what? Okay, that's great. It's ice flexible. You ought to know that by now. All right, everybody, get your coffee and let's get towards our seats here so we can get started here. It's so good to see everybody hugging each other and talking to each other and visiting. Well, I'm not a big sweet eater, but somebody did bring the cobbler. Do what? Sweetie. Sweetie. Well, it's good to see everybody this morning. We do have potluck today. So everybody plan on staying and having lunch. I know some people call it dinner. So we're going to have dinner on the grounds after service. Okay, we can do dinner at the table. I always call dinner and supper the same thing, but when I was preaching up in Oklahoma, they called dinner lunch. So I learned that dinner was lunch. And then when I was up in the Northwest, I learned that what we call a pickup down here, they call a rig. Yeah, a rig. But but when they said that, I'm thinking big truck, right? Right. So it just depends upon where you're at and the culture and everything else. And they also say, we say y'all here, right? And you know what they say up in Oklahoma? Ewans. Ewans, yep. Well, they say it was a little more, a little surfier, fruitier. All right, everybody. Like I said, potluck today. It's great to see Terry. We've been praying for you constantly. for you and your kids constantly are in our prayers. I promise you.
You just don't understand that much. I just, and I will, those prayers are, I need them.
Amen.
You got it, girl.
But we're all looking forward to that other time, right? All right, Miss Linda, I want you to give us a thorough update on everything that's going on with you, and somebody please take good notes. You want to come up here so everybody can hear you? That's okay. You get the spotlight this morning.
About 3 weeks ago, I had no, I didn't. I had let me think what was first. Anyway, I had ultrasound, was it this week or last week? Last week, I'm trying to think. And they told me no breast cancer. This week, I had the CT scan. Or, no, I had it last week too. It's just that it took to this week to get the results of my chest because of the lung cancer. And they said, this is confirmation. There is no breast cancer. Also, in my lungs, the lung cancers have been reduced. The lymph nodes are back normal. And they say it's a result of the chemo, that it is responding. And they recommend a whole body scan. Well, I'm getting the full bone density scan, or bone scan rather, in May. And so what they're saying is, with the x-ray I had further back, they said that the hip was getting worse and it's going into my bones on my leg. However, I got thinking about that after the results I just received this week. And in my heart, I feel that my hip had gotten worse and is now getting better too, because if all of this has responded to the medication, this will too. And so I'm praying that God has got this in his hands already and I'm healed. So.
No, we do not. That is great. That's great. Well, I know that you two ladies have gone through hell on earth, okay? And you receive a lot of prayers from these people in this building. I did have my MRI on Monday. Then I saw the doctor on Friday. There's no more nerve burning. It doesn't look like. But I go tomorrow and have another injection. He wants to try one more injection into my neck. So he scheduled 2 injections, but he said by the 6th or 7th day of that first injection hasn't worked, then just cancel the second one because it's not going to work. So he scheduled me tomorrow, but he also scheduled me to go talk to a surgeon. So he said, just go consult. That doesn't mean you've got to do it. So that's kind of where I'm at. So y'all pray hard that this injection tomorrow will work. So. Anything else? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, he did warn Kathy, and he said the reason I'm sending, he said I send all my patients there He said, I'm gonna warn you now, he has no bedside manner. But he said because of his training and expertise, he said that's why I send him. So, you gotta trust somebody, right? You know. Good. That's the pot calling the kettle black. Good. Oh, right. All right. All right. Good. You didn't have to. Donnie would have done it. Well, it's good to see Marie's back and feeling good. And she had, I think we put that on the Facebook page, that she had good results from her test as well. So, God's good. He is. And I just stand back, if just stand back and just watch and observe. If you didn't notice all the red buds on your way to church this morning, then yes, open your eyes to the greatness and beauty of God. And here in a few weeks, I was going to say this. Last year Easter came late. If y'all remember, Easter came late last year. Even though Easter came late, the dogwoods were right on time. Now this year Easter comes a little early, and y'all pay attention and see if the dogwoods aren't right on time. All right, let's have prayer and we will get started. We're running a little late. Jerry and Judy, anybody? And it's going to stay that way from now on, from what I understand. Well, I hope they pass it. Your other half, running late? Okay. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Well, if you have prayer requests, remember we got paper over here, and Daniel will pray